Getting over an ex-boyfriend, it's not because you're not good enough. Getting over an ex-boyfriend when you're sitting alone on a Saturday night seems like you're trying to achieve the impossible. Every song on the radio reminds you of him, or perhaps you're watching a movie that the two of you saw together. This not only puts in you a depressed state of mind but also prevents you from moving forward and enjoying your life. Let's face it, after a while many relationships become comfortable and you have to ask yourself, what about the relationship is it that you missed the most? Did you just like having someone around, or were you honestly in love with him? Getting over an ex-boyfriend becomes a lot easier when you realize that the reason the relationship ended was not because you weren't good enough, but more likely because you simply weren't compatible. When entering into a new relationship, most people miss important signs while in the infatuation stage. They put blinders on to very clear signals that perhaps you and your potential mate do not want the same things in life. Dating is practice for more serious committed relationships and allows both parties to try before they buy. If your potential boyfriend says he's not interested in having children, but you want a large family, this should throw up a huge red flag. Continuing in a relationship like this is bound to cause future heartbreak. This is a no-win situation, ending up with you eating a gallon of ice cream, wondering how to go about getting over an ex-boyfriend. Sometimes you need to look at the relationship as a whole. Were you happy? If you always felt bad in the relationship, then you need to ask yourself why you miss it. Was this relationship filling an emotional need that could be filled elsewhere? Getting over an ex-boyfriend becomes much easier when looked at with an objective eye. In most relationships, one or both parties give up hobbies or interests that they enjoyed. Now is the time to get back out there and keep your mind busy. You can still enjoy the memories of the good times that you had with your ex, but don't obsess over them. There's always going to be a bit of melancholy when you look back fondly. However, getting over an ex-boyfriend should not be that difficult if you don't obsess over these things. When trying to figure out how to go about getting over an ex-boyfriend, the number one thing that you need to keep in mind is that it wasn't because you're not worthy or good enough. Realize that your ex may have found that you simply weren't compatible with him. With this mindset, you are making yourself available for someone that is compatible with you.